For accurate weather forecast and live news, subscribe to our Skymet Weather YouTube channel. Press the bell icon and do not miss on any of our weather news.
Welcome to Skymet. We have the national brief, weather brief for 30th of September, officially the last day of the monsoon season as such. Though the rains will continue even hereafter, and this time in any case the withdrawal also is delayed. It has not yet commenced and not likely also for the next few days, possibly to meet appears around the 5th of October. I see the features changing, and then any time around that time withdrawal can commence. The weather features at the moment for this brief highlights, that's two weather systems, one on either side. One is the remnant of that cyclone Gulab, which has reached now extreme western parts of the country over parts of Saurashtra and Kutch and adjoining northeast Arabian Sea. And the other one, the well-marked low pressure area which had formed in the Bay of Bengal, is lying now over the eastern parts. That's a part of Jharkhand, Bihar and Jharkhand region. A region specific forecast: the eastern parts of India, east and northeast India, with the low pressure area and its circulation over the tri-junction of Bihar, Jharkhand adjoining West Bengal region, we can expect some moderate rains at many places over this region. Northeast India is going to stay generally normal. It is no intense activity expected there. Obviously, once the system is there, we keep repeating the wind profile changes. Easterly winds do not bring intense weather over Northeast India. But then over parts of West Bengal, yes, particularly it's the central and the northern parts, say Bankura, Malda, Dinajpur, Murshidabad, this pocket, and even some rains over Midnapur, Bardwan area that can happen. Sub-Himalayan West Bengal, heavy rains will not be there, including over Hashimara, Kutch Bihar, Alipurdwar, even the hilly areas, Kalimpong, Darjeeling, Siliguri. I don't expect heavy rains over there. Parts of northeast Bihar, yes, northeast pocket consisting of say Araria, Bhagalpur, Purnia, even that pocket can expect some moderate showers, could be heavier at some places, especially over Jharkhand. The northern eastern parts, northeastern parts consisting of say Bokaro, Dhanbad, Pakur, Deoghar, Dumka. This is the pocket which can expect good shower, possibly heavy also at one odd place can be there. The other parts like Ranchi, Jamshedpur can expect some light moderate rains, and so will be Gangetic West Bengal inclusive of Kontai, Diamond Harbour, the state capital Kolkata also can expect similar weather activity. Coming to the northern parts of the country, very little weather activity. This is almost a silent pocket, along with the southern parts of India which have not been performing of late. This pocket also is just about silent. No intense weather activity has been there, both over the hills as well as over the plains. And in these 24 hours also, parts of say West Uttar Pradesh as closer to Delhi, they may have some light to moderate rains, Bareilly, Pilibhit, and then in proximity of state of Uttarakhand. These are the places, and even over Uttarakhand also scattered rain thunder shower expected over some places. The other three states, rather Ladakh, Jammu Kashmir and Himachal, only isolated weather, nothing much. For plains also, Jammu Kashmir region and adjacent foothills inclusive of Punjab and Haryana, I don't expect any significant weather as such. Delhi also could be one odd hit and miss shower that is expected, otherwise no consistent persistent activity as such. So will be parts of Rajasthan. Proximity of Delhi, this pocket may have some light rain, Dholpur, Alwar, even Bharatpur, this pocket can have some light rain, but the western parts and the southwestern parts also, which earlier had a lot of weather, will generally stay dry. Even the northern parts, Hanumangarh, Ganganagar, Suratgarh, Anupgarh, that pocket, and even extreme western parts, Jodhpur, Bikaner, Badmer, this pocket, Jaisalmer also, Falodi also, generally going to remain dry. The central parts of the country remain the focus. Okay. Over parts of Orissa, because of the proximity of this circulation or the low pressure which is there, Orissa, Chhattisgarh, will have some weather activity because of this. Not intense weather activity, that has already moved with the cyclone Gulab further westward. Plus interiors of Orissa, inclusive of Raigada, Koraput, Bolangir, this pocket can expect some, including up to Titlagarh, some moderate showers can be there. State of Chhattisgarh, yes, that will have right across the state, north-south oriented state will have moderate showers many places, right starting from north Ambikapur, Bilaspur, central parts Durg, Raipur, and then coming down further up to Sukma, Dantewada, and that pocket can have. Madhya Pradesh region, eastern parts of Madhya Pradesh will have more activity than the western parts. Western parts expected to be very little, hardly any, but the eastern parts, Sagar, Satna, Riva, Umaria region, even Seoni, this pocket up to even Jabalpur can expect some moderate showers. But then the western parts right up from the state capital Bhopal also, and then the other Shajapur and coming down say Ratlam, Neemach, Khargon, Khandwa, even Indore, Ujjain, nothing significant expected over this pocket. But then even parts of Maharashtra, earlier deluge was there over some parts of Marathwada and Madhya Maharashtra had a lot of weather, but now the weather activity possibly remains confined to parts of some places of Vidarbha, that too with this circulation which is there. Yes, we can expect some Chandrapur, Washim, Varda, Nagpur, Amravati, Akola, moderate showers can be expected. But as we go westward over Marathwada and Madhya Maharashtra, activity goes very, very little, including the Konkan region also. Mumbai had the other day century rainfall, 100 millimeter in 24 hours, but the showers are becoming moderate thereafter. It could be light only. In the next few days, I don't expect any intense activity even over Konkan also. Gujarat has remained the focus because of the passage of this remnant of the cyclone Gulab as a well marked low pressure area. Gujarat had a lot of rain, South Gujarat including Valsad, Surat, Tapi up to Bharuch also, heavy rains were there. Most parts of even Saurashtra also, Saurashtra was deluged, Amreli, Junagadh, coastal parts, Viraval, Mahua, heavy rains were there right up to Rajkot also. But now this well marked low pressure area, which at the moment is tracked right up to extreme western parts of the state, I will say this looks like more of a depression even over parts of northeast Arabian Sea and adjoining Saurashtra and Kutch region. So this is what is still causing some weather, but the intensity of the weather will reduce now, even over Saurashtra also. The extreme weather activity, if at all, that could be parts of Kutch, that's including Nalia region, Nalia, but then otherwise Mandvi, Bhuj in Kutch, and then the other parts right from Mahua, Viraval, and then going up to Gir, Somnath and Dwarka, Porbandar, Oka, Khambaliya, Jamnagar can expect only moderate showers. The interiors also. The other parts of Gujarat, North Gujarat, inclusive of state capital Gandhinagar, Ahmedabad, Vadodara, and going up to further Mehsana, Palanpur, Disa, either Basankantha, Sabarkantha can expect some light activity only, nothing much. It's all vacated now. It will shift further westward, and this system possibly may become deep depression or could be a mild storm also, but it will be away from the coastline of Gujarat. No threat as such to the state from this particular system, even it becomes a cyclonic storm. It will sail further in the open waters closer to the coastline of Pakistan, and nothing much expected over state of Gujarat as such. Lastly, southern parts of the country, we see a trough that is extending from this circulation over the eastern parts along the coastline across Andhra Pradesh region. So this can give some activity over parts of Andhra Pradesh, coastal Andhra Pradesh, and even southern parts of Telangana, Khammam, Warangal region, and then over Andhra Pradesh, even Machilipatnam, Nellore, Ongole. This pocket up to Vijayawada can expect some moderate showers, light to moderate showers, but then it's on the lower side. The central part, inclusive of north interior Karnataka and adjoining region, will have lesser activity. We can expect some moderate showers, that's over Tamil Nadu, its interiors also, right from Madurai, Trichy, Salem, Coimbatore, Tirupur, all these areas, a road can expect some moderate showers, and so will be the adjacent parts of Kerala also. Coastal parts of Karnataka, similar activity, moderate showers only, nothing heavy as such. The interiors also, including up to Bangalore, Hassan, Mysore, just about light to moderate showers only expected. Intense weather activities not expected as well. That's the weather brief from Skymet. Keep watching for latest information on weather. Thank you.
Keep your family healthy by downloading Skymet AQI app and tracking air pollution of your location in real time.